Hello everybody, hope you're having a blessed day. Now, today's video is going to be back on Dolan Book, and I'm going to be showing you guys the 4 different combos, at least strategies I always think of when I'm playing my new Dark Warrior deck. Now, previously when I did the kind of deck profiles and combos tutorials, I only showed you one, but I'm going to show you all 4 that always come to mind when I'm playing this deck. And these are the basic 4 that you're always going to play, and always going to think about going into when you're playing this deck, okay? So starting off, this is when you're going first, and you're going to have basically a 1-card combo. Alright, this is the most basic part of, well, deck. So let's just quickly go through it. So starting off, you get your normal summon. This need 2 warriors, okay? So near space Aqua Dolphin, it'll get you into there. Also let you peek at your opponent's hand. So we're going to Isolde, like we used to. Now, something I'll always say, if you're going to use either Near Space Connector or Sublimation Knight, and even if you don't, make sure you add either one of these or the opposite of the one you used, using the effect of Isolde, because these cards are very good for helping you OTK on your second turn. Because in your first turn, you can go into Caliuga and lock your opponent basically out of their turn. So your turn, you want to get as many monsters on the board so you can kind of link, climb, and try to get into Boar Sword. Alright, and these cards help you basically get you 2 free monsters. Alright, so basic combo will send 4 equip spells. Armageddon Knight, add back the Sword Deep Seated, send Plague Sprinter, add back our card. Now, usually I would not add back this card, but since again I'm just showing you guys the 1-card combo, we'll just put it back in the deck. It's not really needed. Alright, from here we're going to kind of link climb again. We're going into Hi-Fi Rex. Hi-Fi Rex for Cube. Synchro into Dawn Dragster, and since it is a light attribute, Vion Cube will activate, which lets us add any equip spell from our deck to our hand. That's why it's better currently, in my opinion, than Power Tool Dragon. But if Hi-Fi Rex gets banned in the next list, we'll have to, I don't know what we'll do. I honestly don't. All way this deck will be playable if Hi-Fi Rex gets banned. It's probably a level 3 variant. I know you can see on Decatron's channel, he does something with that. In my opinion, it's really bricky, so I don't want to play that, and I feel like this deck will finally actually be dead consistency-wise, at least competitively. Alright, so we'll keep playing. So we caught up, we went into Armageddon Knight to get Surface to the lead. Now basically we'll bring back Armageddon Knight, and we're going to send our Phantom Knight monster, which we can then banish to add or rank up spell. From here we're going to overlay into Utopia Double. Use Utopia Double's effect, which you first got to add double or nothing. Which I tell you is always the card you always got to try to shuffle back using the Plague Sparrow's effect. Because if you don't, well, you can't use Utopia Double's effect. It has to be added from your hand before you go to your play. So since we add to our hand, we can now go into Kaiser. And usually here, you can just go into your Big Eye monster and then set your rank up and pass. But I like to just banish the last 2 warriors and just add Phoenix Blade. Just to get another card to my hand. Alright. Now, some people like to set all their spells, including Double or Nothing or the Phoenix Blade. Personally, I don't, basically because I already go into Dawn Dragster. If you're not playing Dawn Dragster, which can negate like the Standby Phase, Cosmic Cyclone, and Twin Twister, then you probably will have to set all 3 and hope for the card doesn't get hit. But since I do have Dawn Dragster, I can negate the activation of the spell and trap during the Standby Phase and protect my card. So to basically wrap it up, we go into Big Eye. What we're going to do in this play, going first, we're going to first on the main phase activate Phantom Rank Up and then chain Hi-Fi Rex Banish effect. So we'll banish Hi-Fi Rex and we'll bring out Coral Dragon. And from there, we'll basically just go into Caliuga and that's game. Right. And the reason I picked Coral Dragon because 1, it doesn't have a good effect on my turn. I can discard 1 card and basically pop a card in the field, which is really nice. And also if it does get destroyed, I do get the draw effect even after I activate Caliuga, it will activate in the graveyard. And Caliuga does not affect cards activated in the hand or in the graveyard. That's something to keep in mind. So there was the basic 1-card combo. Next one I'm going to show you is going to be a 2-card combo. Alright? Not a 2-card combo, but basically your 1-card combo for Extender. Okay, or free monsters. It's fine. So I'll try to speed through this one because it's all going to be the same. Alright, so I'm going to have this going fast forward till we get near the end. Alright? Because the only thing that's going to change basically if you have 1 extra Extender for free monsters is how you're going to go with Hi-Fi Rex. Okay, when you go to banish it on your opponent's turn. And this combo actually only works with a level 4, so make sure you try to leave a level 4 at the end of your combo when you get near the end. Alright. So we're almost to there, but right now we're getting basically to the Utopia play. So I'll kind of get it out of the fast forward there and just skip through it. We know we got the Kaiser, we got the Phoenix Blade back to my hand. We got Big Eye, and we're set to rank up. Alright. Now on opponent's turn, this is what's important. You don't want to activate the rank up yet, okay? Mainly because if you activate rank up as your first chain and second chain, you're going to negate your second summons effect, alright? Okay, it won't be part of the first chain. So for your first chain, so you start, you're going into Formula Synchron now, alright? Mainly because it gives you a free draw. This could be a hand trap, it's really important. And then from there, you use Synchron's effect using your level 4, and then you get into Coral Dragon. Then you can activate the rank up, and surprise, you got Kalyuka. Basically the exact same board. It gives you an extra draw. And getting an extra draw, especially since we're playing 9 hand traps, is very helpful. It basically gives you a free negate, almost guaranteed, because you will probably at least get 1 hand trap when you open your hand. Right. So what you just saw there is basically what I play and what I basically go and think about and what I always try to do. We're going first, okay? The first combo you saw is basically any Fenny gives you 2 warriors, so that could easily be a 1-card combo with Near Space Connector and Sublimation Knight. The second combo you saw was basically this Near Space Connector or Sublimation Knight, giving me 2 warriors and then 1 extender. So any way you get 3 warriors, at least 1 level 4, that's going to give you that combo you see right now. Now, what I'm going to show you next is what I always do when I'm going second. Now, going second is really hard for this deck, but thankfully playing a lot of hand traps, as long as you can stop your opponent from going too much off, or you can slide in like Dark Warrior No More and kind of break the boards. Anything that helps you build and basically deal with the board and leave it in a broken state. Thankfully, a lot of decks, if they get hit by Ash at a certain point, they usually die. For example, if you somehow stop the link plays and left with like a dead high Fibrax, this is kind of be the kind of board you'd be going for. So I'm going to show you this one first. This is basically this 2 warriors going second after I say I broke the board. So again, we're just going to fast forward because it works exactly the same way up to we get to Utopia Double. Because what we do Utopia Double kind of decides what we're doing if we're going second. Alright, so let's just sit back here and hopefully I don't miss it. Because if I miss it, that'd be quite unfortunate. So getting already close to there, we're going into our third Armageddon Night. So I'll pause it quickly there because now we're getting close. And this rank up actually will not matter if you're going second. You're never going to Kalyuga if you're going second, okay? Unless you think you need to play some long rank games and you won't be able to kill it on that turn. So I'll play it now. So what you're going to do now, you go into Utopia Double. And you're going to attach 1, add double or nothing. But from here, you're actually going to add Utopia. Okay, and this is why. So now I can also banish 1 more, get Phoenix Blade. But now I'll actually link into Nightmare Unicorn. Because Unicorn has the effect I discard 1, which I'm always going to have at least 1 card, either my rank up or my Phoenix Blade I can discard, activate its effect. For example, if they just basically and on a high Firebox and nothing else, I can just pop that card out of the field and that one was golden, okay? Or if they have some Pexley back row I don't know about, there you go. We got rid of it, we're clear to go. Now, what I will be doing now, basically, I'll just use Utopia to attack for 10k, because it does have the effect, it's at 5k right now. So when I do go to attack, I will be able to use the effect, negate its effect, and then activate double or nothing, so get a second attack of 10k. And typically, if it's this level of a basic monster on the board, with anything at 2k or less, that's going to be game, and I still have my 2200, not my Unicorn, to finish anything up. Right? So that's the second way, at least the first way I was showing you going second, and what I kind of plan on doing, and what I kind of do to kind of break the boards in OTK. Now, the next one I want to show you is very similar. And it's basically what happens if, again, if you can get 3 warriors out after breaking your opponent's board, or kind of pausing them on whatever play they're at. Something that basically you can try OTK with. Alright, so assuming all the Eldors, I have to fit fast forward because it's going to be the exact same combo, okay? Nothing really changes this deck. You're always going to Soul Day, you're always going to the high Fibrax. That's the basic ingenuity of Dark Warriors right now, in a lot of decks, okay? So there's no point in me trying to go slow through here because, you know, you've seen it probably 3 times now. You don't need to see it for a 4th. If you want to, though, you can always slow it down and watch it from there. So, again, the only thing that's going to change this time is that we got 1 extra monster, and we're not actually going to go into Unicorn. Alright, so I'll pause it from here, so I can kind of fast forward from here. Banish my 2, get my hand. And this is kind of where we are. Last time we had a Dawn Dragster, and we had High Fibrax, we was already going to Unicorn. But since you do have 1 more monster, there's the next monster that you're going to go into. But since all 3, we're actually able to get Boarsword. Alright, and Boarsword is basically what we call like the king of OTK mechanics in all decks. Any deck that can use Boarsword has a chance to OTK. And this deck is no different. Now, we won't have the bounce effect, which, you know, that's just an option if you don't want the bounce effect. If there's something you don't have to bounce, you can go into Boarsword instead. But if you don't worry about the bounce effect, this is awesome. You can basically, even if they have a monster in, say, defense mode or anything like that, you can still pop over Utopia, or you can pop a Boarsword, then you can have Utopia. That's 10k damage still there. You can always switch Utopia to defense mode and get a second attack with Boros Sword. That's probably going to be game, okay? Because right here you'll get in about, let's say, 1,600 at least, or 16,000 at least, not even counting the additional attack bonus the Boros Sword has the potential to get in when it attacks no opponent's monster. So, with that, that is basically the video of me talking about the combos that at least I play and these I try to use when I use my new Dark Order deck, the 55 card variant you saw in the previous video. And with that, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do like my video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because it helps you support me and helps me make more content for you to enjoy. Now, like the end of every single one of my videos, I hope the rest of the week is blessed, and I hope I see y'all again in the next video. With that, I'm out.